Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play.
Hey everybody.
I'm Mike, I'm joined by...
Michael.
And...
Ollie!
That's right, and we're here to play Villagers.
Young man, there's no need to feel down.
Oh my god, literally everybody who makes a YouTube video about this game does that joke.
Excellent, I like to be in on the movement.
You don't want to be left out, do you?
You sung the song, but people mostly make a joke about the roles. So this is, I don't even remember what they are. A policeman, a builder...
Native American, a policeman, a builder, cowboy? Like
yeah.
The kind of like...
Is there 6 or 5?
I think there's 5. Isn't there a military dude, like an army...
An army
grunt?
guy, yeah.
I think that's it.
Well, none of them are in this game, because this game is medieval times and not contemporary.
No.
And in the medieval times, what we're going to do is we're going to find villagers here is somewhere. I mean, they're here in the game, but where they are in real life is somewhere in the land of wherever we are.
Somewhere in the land.
We're going to hire them and bring them to our village.
I'd like to say they're medieval. No, God.
Colonial.
English, maybe?
No, I was going to say
Colonial.
European, not medieval. God.
They definitely look European.
Yes.
Well,
So... they're out on the road. This area of the game is actually called the road.
Yeah, this little... Let's create a little road.
Yep, so here we are on our little road with all these different people on it, and we're going to basically compete with each other to take them into our village, which is obviously the nicest and nicer than anyone else's, and then we're going to use them to charge other people money in order to become the biggest capitalists in medieval times.
Yeah, we want them
We
to
want
go.
money.
I mean, it's historically accurate.
We have the land, we need the people, we need them to be prosperous for us.
So we are playing with the full Kickstarter version here. Michael, do you have the box?
I do.
Cool. Let's show them the box.
What's in the box?
So
This is the lid.
This is the lid of the box. It's much smaller than the prototypes you might have seen for the Kickstarter campaign. It wound up being very small, and David Clark of Sinister Fish, we love the size of this box.
It's compact.
It's compact, it's small, everything fits inside it. Even all these nice wooden coins, which are compatible with most tabletop games.
Mm-hmm.
So
It even comes with a funky little...
yeah, funky little chest. And I put a little 100 coins in there as well. So you've got, if we get to the lofty
in the
heights of
box?
100, you can have one of these nice shiny 100 coins. But
Yeah.
only if you do well.
Yeah, it even closes with a magnet. It's properly well built.
So you will definitely have all of those.
Exactly. I was just
After
going to say, I will have them all.
After your incredible performances recently in Western Legends and Ceylon,
Yes.
I see no problem with you running away with this one as well.
Exactly. I'm going to lull you into a false sense of security.
And I'm going to continue to make you feel like you're under pressure to do well.
I'm going to
It's
channel
a
it.
great relationship they've got, isn't it?
So, in this game, we're going to be drafting and then building. It's 2 phases, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory,
It's
but
quite simple.
I've done a rules video as well. But we got sent this special... This is actually this is a special production run to test to make sure that the print works for the Kickstarter backers to get their copies. So we've got this very, very early. So big thank you to Sinister Fish for sending us this. So some things like these are not double-sided, but they will be in your Kickstarter version if you backed it. And so
Because everyone likes a double side, don't they? I mean, because it's easier.
yeah, everyone likes to swing both ways. So these are 3.
Young man.
There's no need to be down. So these are 3 different victory conditions.
It's not greedy.
And we're gonna now reveal a different victory condition that will be scored. This is the ox crane again. Fine. So
You shuffle poorly.
I shuffle until I've shuffled it back into its original position. Now we've got the bank.
Okay, that's
and
different. What does the bank do?
So these are like sort of little victory conditions scored at the end of every build phase, and they'll jump around to and a church. So
Cool.
the church is going to give you a free draw from one of the face down piles. It's going to give you 3 gold at the end of the build phase if you have the most villagers. This probably doesn't make a lot of sense to you right now, but don't worry, it will all become apparent. At the end of the build phase, this will give you 5 gold if you have the most villagers with coins on them. So this is rewarding you for being a capitalist.
The rich get richer.
And then this one's going to give you an extra build opportunity and 2 coins if you have the most hay symbols. Hay being this suit here, one of the suits in the game. Wood, ore, and special being other examples of suits. Personally, I like the special people.
That's why
You're
I stick
special.
around.
That's why you like me.
Wait a minute.
Everybody look away from the hand cam.
Okay.
We each have in our hand one of these scoundrels and one of these saints as well. You're given one at the beginning of the game, and these are a sort of an expansion thing, and they're all just like a special one-off unique ability you can use during the course of the game.
Sure.
They range from being quite funny to being quite dickish.
Now, yeah, the scoundrels are typically pretty dickish, and then the saints are
I don't
helpful.
like them.
Ooh. I mean, something less.
Oh wow, this one, the one I've got is especially dickish.
I mean, it can't be as dickish as the schemer.
Yeah,
I think they're all quite bad.
It can't be as dickish as the schemer.
Oh god! Ooh, ooh, don't put that there.
Right, so with that in mind, shall we Schwazi to see who goes first?
Sure.
Now, Michael, according to the rules, who goes first?
According to the rulebook, it says whoever's lived in the wherever they lived the longest.
That would probably be me, considering I've been there for about 15 years. Croydon. Shout out.
So is this your current place?
Yeah.
So
Who's lived in their current place?
you moved
the
to Croydon
longest?
when you were 11.
That sounds about right.
Huh.
Have you always lived in Croydon? Oh,
I was
this
born-
particular house in Croydon.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, so, so you lived in Croydon even before that house?
I was born there.
Yeah.
So you've lived in Croydon
So you've lived in
all your
Croydon
life.
all your life.
No,
It's this house
I
in
lived
Croydon.
in Sutton for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Another shout out. I'm getting the boroughs one by one.
I've lived in this flat for a long time. Anyway, the point is I think it's dumb and we're doing Schwazi.
Why is it when I would win first turn, it's dumb and it's Schwazi, but when it's who was the last person who belched or had a curry or some silly shenanigan thing you did?
Well, more often than not, it's the person who read the rules and taught the game that gets to go first.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
But all right, Schwazi it is.
So if there's any rules wrong, they can go in my
Yellow,
direction.
yellow. Oh, for God. I call fix.
So, Mike, you get the cock.
I am the biggest cock.
I mean, I don't disagree with
I don't
that.
disagree with that either.
Such good friends. Thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right. So with this in mind, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draft 2 cards off the front of the this.
Yes.
Off the front of the this.
Of the front of the...
Of the front, of the this, of the front.
There's no need to feel down, I said, young man.
Copyright infringement.
I'd like the carpenter, please. Yes, I love him. He's that's
No.
not right.
Wrong one.
I mean,
Oh.
it's barely been 30 seconds.
You know where I'm going.
Well, you do like to copy my moves.
I have my own original plan.
It just often resembles mine.
I mean, prove it.
What you need to do is start writing your strategy down so that you can
So,
be
like,
like,
approve.
I wrote this down before you did it.
Exactly.
I was cool back before you were.
Yeah.
What is it?
So as you can
good
see,
for?
this carpenter is got a red hat, and that makes him part of the red hat movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's some kind of crossbreed between an Englishman and one of Santa's elves.
I see that now. I didn't see that before, but now I do.
Okay.
I'd also like to point out that my founders, I have 3. That's how I'm going to win.
I've got a horse. That's how I'm going to win.
I'm going to take the carpenter. After all that.
If there would have been another carpenter, I was going to laugh. All right, I'm going to take the Thatcher. Oh, on the village. On the village, Oliver.
Special.
You're special.
Freelancer. So this is one of the expansions.
Ooh.
Any player may place 1 gold on the freelancer at the start of their build phase to get an extra build action. Wow, so he sort of helps everybody, but he sits in your village.
But he helps you more.
Well, no, does he though? Why?
Because I said so.
Okay.
He
But
earns coins
does
in
the owner
market.
of the freelancer get that money?
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
sits on this card, so he sits in your village.
Yeah, so
Is that
sense.
just like a lock person?
Yes. But it's optional. Why am I telling him about this? He doesn't. No,
Right.
it's terrible.
This
Don't
doesn't
have it.
sound right. to
Have
me.
something awful.
But that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having a Cooper.
Replace.
And we've got a grazier. That's the cow, not the man.
Okay.
And by the way, the grazier is absolutely fabulous.
I kind of want him.
I'll pick it up.
It's just your type.
He is. He's got a cow and everything.
Don't have a cow, man. I mean, that reference is old enough to get away with it, surely.
Yeah, I'm going to have...
You're too young to be making that reference.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to have a crazy.
The Simpsons has been around for a long time, but
30
it's
years.
been continuous.
Yeah, The Simpsons is older than you.
Yeah, it is. You fogies. Replace the card, sir.
Grapes!
Sour.
I like the grape people. They all look very fabulous.
I really thought you were going to say the grapist then. I was really like, is he going to say... Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What am I doing?
It's a good question. What are you doing?
Not even going to work the way I wanted it to.
There's no need to be so...
Unhappy.
I don't actually know the words. I don't like that bit.
I'm going to take a blacksmith.
I don't know either.
Monk!
Monk!
Monk! I need a monk!
He can be used as anyone in the production chain.
Yeah, he can be anybody.
That's awesome.
Oh, he's a wild monk.
He's a wild... Yeah, that's it, wild. That's what I meant.
Ooh, yeah.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to take away any cards with coins on, but there are none.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to put coins on all the cards.
So now everything becomes worth a coin if we choose it.
Yes.
Do.
Mm-hmm.
Dun.
Done.
Oh, you'll notice you have your own mini bank over there, so we're not reaching around.
Yay!
Yeah.
They
This is a
trusted...
lesson I learned from Ceylon.
Although I would point out, he only trusted me insofar as to give me a 5. That's the highest.
Well, I figured like you probably won't need a lot of the higher ones. You can just get past those.
And we can just pass them.
Yeah, well, it was... I mean, I'd actually thought about... I was thinking about it mostly as a practical thing, but then now I realize it's actually much better as a slight.
Yeah.
So that is amusing.
Yeah, thanks.
So now that we've all done the draft phase, we're going to pick up our villagers from the village square and put them into our hand. Yeah. There's no maximum hand size, so you can just collect people, like possessions.
Them all.
Things that you
I mean,
not to look at your hand.
I think, to be fair, when we've finished...
Don't look at all my wood, Ollie.
I think...
There's so many knots
I
on
think
it.
you could have picked up your wood after you're done, to be fair. I don't think you have to leave them in your village square until we're all done. I think it's when you've finished drafting you can pick them up.
I mean, it doesn't... All it does is give your opponents longer to figure out
it doesn't. I don't think it matters, really.
But it matters to Mike.
I like doing it the way we did it.
I like it the way we did it.
Well then, Michael, why change it if it's working? This is not a political commentary.
Well, let's just keep it then.
All right, and now we're going to pick the ones we build. And I'll go first, so I'm going to build 2 cards from my hand.
Yeah.
There's no need to be...
Durr.
Come and stay at the...
Okay, seriously, we need to stop this because we don't have the money to pay this.
No.
I don't want 5 angry men knocking on my door.
Probably not.
Oh, wow, this person's amazing.
Oh God, why am I so unhappy when he says that?
I think. Actually, I might be wrong. Because money is victory points. So, you can spend money to do things.
Just like real life.
Yeah, just like real life. It's so sad. Oh, God, I need all these people. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build... what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this card back here. Mm-hmm. And why did I pick that pile? I don't know.
He will
Stop judging me. And then I'm going to take a lumberjack, and they just go straight into your village.
Yep.
They're just like, hello. And then you're instructed to put the card you want to build down here like this.
Yep.
So I'm going to have that person.
You can do that up to 3 times, and it doesn't count against your build.
But you have to have cards in hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put... do I need that person? Or do I want this person? Let's have this person. That one goes down there. And now I will build them. So the carpenter comes over here and sits on the lumberjack.
Woo.
And then the hunter goes over here and just sits there like that, like a hunter man.
Nice.
Cool.
And I am off to a solid start. Over to you, buddy Smith.
Oh no, he has food.
My go.
Smithst.
So, I'm gonna stick it here.
I am loving this.
I have been enjoying the new egg timer.
I am loving this. Carry on.
May I have a lumberjack, please, Ollie?
I mean, there's no
I'm a
pressure.
lumberjack and I'm okay.
Yeah.
I work all night and I sleep all day.
Sleep all night. And
I
work all
need
day.
the wood.
No, I'm a nocturnal lumberjack. It's a rare kind of Norwegian lumberjack.
I mean, is that why you've only got 6 fingers?
And I'm going to stick this
That's
one
not why.
down on the same pile.
Okay.
Well, you and your 6 fingers, can you pass me a here, please? No, you've not got 6 fingers.
This is a very musical episode.
There we go.
I figure if I piss off all of the musical artists, then
I could pretend.
And then
that's a thumb. They don't count.
And then what I'll do
Don't
is,
they, Ollie?
You do that. That's 6 fingers.
is I'll put these 2 down.
He's grazing. He's grazing.
So then I can put my carpenter down.
Oh, I did this wrong.
And then
I'm
the
an
grazier.
idiot. Yeah, I didn't do what I meant to do.
Oh no.
That's okay.
How bad for you?
Yeah, I'm not upset.
And then that's me done.
All right. I mean, that sounded horrible.
Your turn.
Yep. So, let's see. Now I'm going to put down.
Oh, time's running out, Ollie.
Uh-oh. The sands of time.
All right. I'm putting
What is it? Is that actual sand? It looks a bit like mustard seed.
It's little
putting that one down
gold
there
something.
so that I can pick up a hair.
What do you think it
I'm
is?
going to build a thatcher, and I'm going
Little
to.
gold balls.
Yeah.
It's definitely not real sand.
No.
Okay. Slightly worried
I
about the
agree.
two of you now.
Uh-oh, Ollie. Time's up.
All right. I'm going to build a fisher. You don't have a shipwright, do you?
Nobody has a ship,
No.
right?
So I've got to pay 2 to the bank.
Beep, boop, beep, bop, bop.
And then I'm also going to play my barbarian. My special
I
card.
play that only in the draft phase.
Oh.
Everybody, Ollie has a bugbear. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Well, I might get rid of it now.
You can't. Can
Well,
you?
I can always.
Oh yeah, you could always just trade it off for a minor. Don't do that. There, it's really good.
I know, but it's not as. I thought I was going to do it now and be like, by the way, I get 6 gold.
Yeah, you can still get 5. So, having completed the build phase, now what we're going to do is... oh yeah, Ollie, you do that. Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. I should probably have my village further that way so
Schmaxcellent.
you can see it.
Right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to assess this. So, who's got the most villagers?
We all have 4.
No, you have you have 5.
I mean, do they count?
I have
Doubled over?
4. Oh, yeah, do I count these as 1 or 2? Because otherwise we all have 3.
That was kind of my question. I was just...
Rule check.
Because I like the thematic sense of it, right? Like, I understand if the lumberjack becomes the carpenter and counts as 1.
Yeah.
then
But if the lumberjack becomes the
also-
carpenter and the cooper, is he one person multi-skilling into
He's got-
2 different professions, or has he literally torn himself in 2?
It'll be even more interesting if it's someone who's a third tier. So, like the Vinter, is that the grape who's also working as a Vinter who then also works as a wine trader? Because that's a hell of a career.
Yeah, that sounds like insider trading to me. Not insider trading, monopolizing. You know what I mean? Supply chain control.
I very rarely
Yes,
know what
you
mean.
count the number of villages, not the suit symbols.
Oh, bugger.
Right, so we've all got 3.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's exactly what I wanted.
Because
So basically, it's,
but if you had someone here,
That would be 2.
that
Yeah.
would be 2. Because you can put 2 villages
so
there.
it's only going to matter.
So we're basically counting sort of the names.
Yeah.
You may take the church. Oh, yes. The winner is the player with the most villages in their village. So you count the number of villages, not the suit symbols.
Right, and because you cover up the lumberjack or whatever with the next thing, it just
Yeah.
becomes a suit symbol. Cool, we're all on the ball. We've done it. We've done it perfectly correctly.
We
It's
got
ready,
through
steady,
it.
play, doing it again.
We got it through
without
an entire
fail.
round.
To get it correct.
I mean, that's almost legendary for us.
So the church doesn't go to any of us because we've all got 3 people.
Yeah.
Yep.
The bank, nobody's got any coins, goes to no one. Who's got hay symbols? You and Michael are
yeah.
tied, so nobody gets it.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks, Michael. That was my whole bloody strategy.
I love it when you sabotage each other. It's my favorite thing. All right, and then we're moving into the beginning of the next round. Here's a big cock for you. I know you'll enjoy it.
Oh, thank you for your cock.
Why is the head red?
Because it's been used.
It's downhill from here, honestly. And I know I'm
used.
and I love saying that as I'm the one that pushed the
Do
ball.
you understand double entendre?
You could have said friction. You could have said embarrassment.
Why is the head red? Because it's bobbing?
It's moving very quickly.
Sorry.
Why is the head red? Genetics? I don't know.
Yes.
You have a turn.
Yes.
But do we
Right.
have time for it?
Yeah.
Okay
Just
then.
about.
Just about.
Okay,
Make a good one, Michael.
I'm taking the monk.
And join us next time.
Monk! I need a monk!
Oh, nuts. Okay, so now...
Hang on.
An or Mueller.
Or Mueller.
So now I can use the Barbarian, correct?
Correct.
And I can still then draw a card?
Yes. I guess. What's it say?
Replace during the draft phase.
Yeah, so I guess draft phase.
Yeah,
I mean, you probably could have used that before Michael took the monk.
that's what I wasn't sure about, because it wasn't my turn. I love the artwork on this thing.
I don't know if it's going to be pertinent later.
Just imagine Merida from... oh, crap, what was that one called? Brave? Yeah. She's grown up, she abandoned the bow, and she picked up 2 axes. She got angrier.
How bad is your eyesight?
Terrible.
Okay, because that's massively out of focus up here.
Okay.
Here's.
I mean, I'm wearing my glasses, so that question was kind of insulting.
Look at that.
It doesn't really say.
All right, well, I'm using it.
It just says some of these new special villages are used in the dress phase instead of the build phase.
Okay, cool.
So,
Very well then.
do,
We proceed on the understanding he's done it correctly.
Yes.
So-
All of those go away.
Yeah, I'm putting them all in the discard pile.
They're all dead. You've murdered them
They're dead to me.
and taken their money. Is it replaced from the reserve or from the...
From the reserve.
From the reserve.
Yeah, that makes sense, because otherwise that would
Game
be...
shortening.
Yeah, very deeply game shortening.
It has to be.
Has to be this way!
It has to be neat.
No one told you
It's
that
got
was gonna
to
be this way. We just started singing 2 completely different songs.
I know. I was actually quite happy with that.
And nobody else was.
Don't care.
Grains.
Oh, look, it's your favourite thing.
No one told you
Beer.
it was gonna be this way. Right.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. I was
Interesting.
really hoping one of you would do the clap. I feel so wealthy with my stack of coins of 1.
Well, I'm taking the brew.
Brewdog.
What have we got here?
Well, while Michael's thinking, I think we're going to have to call it a night.
Oh.
No.
But join us for next time, where we'll see if he's actually had a chance to make a decision.
I'm going to be enjoying the brewer.
No, he's not. Say goodbye.
He enjoys his own brew.
Oi. Say goodbye to the nice people. Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye!